DNA, the Metaverse Dual Chain Network Architecture.
Hi, I'm Alex Lightman. This is the Lightman Report, and this week we're going to talk about the challenge of the crypto assets. So this is the Lightman Report, enabled by DNA Metaverse. Thank you very much, DNA Metaverse. And there I am, your host, Alex Lightman. So we're going to talk about security tokens, the Howey test, regulators that are trying, and corporations trying to issue their own crypto, the Ton Network and Gram, Libra, stablecoins, central bank currencies, and concepts and definition. So security tokens represent a security interest based on a transaction that constitutes a securities transaction under the Howey test. Security tokens were issued as an attempt to replace utility tokens, and in most jurisdictions, STOs are still illegal or overregulated. And the Howey test is Section 2A1 of the Securities Acts, and it enumerates various financial instruments that meet the definition of a security, such as, with finger quotes, such as stocks, bonds, and investment contracts. Under this four-part test laid out in the SEC versus W.J. Howey Company, i.e. what we call the Howey test, a transaction is considered an investment contract transaction and thus a securities transaction where there is an investment of money with the expectation of profits in a common enterprise from the efforts of others. Regulators are trying to stop corporations from issuing their own currencies and stablecoin. The U.S. dollar has given the United States an extra $10 trillion, as have U.S. Treasury bonds. So that's $20 trillion of free money for oil, for cars and car parts and all kinds of things that have been imported. So American regulators such as the SEC, Congress, and the CFTC have effectively blocked the launch of Facebook's Libra. Well, actually, it's supposedly a separate nonprofit headquartered in Switzerland. Also, the biggest ICO of 2018 was Ton, which is Telegram, which raised $1.8 billion and is supposed to now give the investment back. And the most popular stablecoin, Tether, which also has the biggest trading volume of any cryptocurrency, last time I looked, has issues with authorities constantly looking at it. Pavel Durov, who's the founder of Ton, abandoned it. And he said this, which is pretty shocking. The U.S. court declared that grams couldn't be distributed not only in the U.S., but globally. Why couldn't they be distributed globally? Because the judge said a U.S. citizen might find some way of accessing the Ton platform after it launched. So to prevent this, grams shouldn't be allowed to be distributed anywhere in the world, even if every other country in the world seemed perfectly fine with Ton. That's incredible. Libra would be a super stablecoin insured by a basket of fiat currencies, but Facebook changed their whole approach to this. The pressure of regulators made Facebook put the project aside and abandon issuing their own stablecoin. A lot of the people who are supporters and partners of that whole thing were abandoning the project. And even if Libra is launched, it'll work more like a standard digital payment service and dropping their initial unique stablecoin approach, at least for the near term. A stablecoin is a crypto asset relative to some stable asset or basket of assets. There are four main kinds: fiat collateralized, commodity collateralized, crypto collateralized, and non-collateralized. So you have real-world collateral, crypto collateral, no collateral. Those are the three categories of stablecoins. You also have a central bank digital currency, or CBDC. A central bank digital currency can be described as, quote, monetary value stored electronically that represents the liability of the central bank and can be used to make payments, unquote. And crypto assets, most notably cryptocurrencies, lack the status of legal currencies, and the opposite should be true for CBDCs. CBDs are envisioned by most to be a new form of central bank money. Central bank digital currency, the digital yuan, China is going to become the first major economy to use a digital currency, and that'll pressure other countries to set up their digital currencies. And McDonald's and Starbucks are part of that trial. And the definitions keep evolving for all these kind of things. So you have the proposed Cryptocurrency Act of 2020, but they're basically these three digital asset categories: cryptocurrencies, crypto commodities, and crypto securities. FinCEN has its cryptocurrencies, and CFTC has its crypto commodities, and SEC has its crypto securities. And basically, the government really doesn't want to have privacy coins. So this is my Lightman report on the challenge of the crypto assets. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you for your time.